Yes, you can technically. You can also start doing dentistry without experience. Is it going to go great your first time out? Probably not.
No, but here, and this is in our experience, right? We both have probably over 100 properties under our belt between the two of us. And we just started a mentorship program where we're now going to, seminars, and we're going to these conferences to learn our craft better. So, there's definitely a point where, yes, you could definitely start without experience. If you're a go-getter, if you're somebody that's gonna stay on top of it and you're good with timelines and listen, you believe in yourself, you could do it. You could start without experience. But at some point, in order to scale and to get to a point where you're doing 6-10 projects.
You raise a good point in that, like when you do come in, if you do not have quote unquote experience with house flipping, you're gonna come in with what you know.
Yeah.
Some guys can come in with the know-how on construction, but they're not going to know pricing, they're not going to know marketing, they're not going to know carrying, financing, et cetera, et cetera. They can lose their shirt. I came in as a real estate agent with zero background in construction. I knew marketing, I know days on market, I know how to move a property, I know what it's worth, all of that stuff. I knew how to fill that gap. I didn't know construction. You could come in with no experience, you will know something, and you're just going to have to keep adding on to it.
You learn as you go. You learn from the problems you face.
Yeah.
As long as you're involved in your projects, listen, we never swing a hammer, but we are involved in the sense that we're here when a problem does arise and we're getting that explanation, and now we do understand for the next time that we see something similar that we know that, okay, this is gonna cost us this.
You learn every lesson thousands of dollars at a time in the business.
We made the joke the other day that in the flipping business, every lesson costs you about $5,000.
Sometimes more.
Yeah, but on average, I would say if we average it out, we're looking at about $5,000 per lesson, just per every time that you miss a little something or you overlook something that you think is not gonna be, something you need to do. So yes, if you're looking to get into flipping like we've talked about, you can get in with little to no of your own money, you can get in with other people's money, there's ways of doing all that, but you need to be very much on top of your shit and like a go-getter and really just be ready to learn the hard way.